Hi guys, welcome back. How are you? So today I'm going to do a Mediterranean saffron chicken. I was inspired by this by Harriot on his Mediterranean cookbook show, and I haven't got his cookbook and he doesn't have his recipe online, so I'm going to make my own up just from memory from Sunday. And I was distracted while I was watching it, so I didn't watch the whole of it, so I don't even know all the ingredients he put in, I have to be honest. But I'm just going to put my own in based on what I think would go really well. So Ainsley, if it didn't like yours, I do apologise. I am going to get your cookbook at some point in the future, but just haven't got it yet. So the first thing I'm going to do is start my saffron potatoes. So I've got a section of potatoes which I've chopped into quarters. I'm just going to add some chicken stock, which I've had some saffron infusing in since lunchtime. So this is now evening, so it's 5:45, so it's been infusing for about 3/4 hours. All right, and I'm going to place it in the oven to roast it. Now Ainsley, I believe, did his in an open pan, cooked them, then add it, but I'm going to stick mine in my roasting pan in my oven just for ease and because I think it'll be quite nice. And then I'll get on with my chicken. Okay, so let's get my taters done. Right, so this is my well-used Berghoff roasting tin, which I love. I'm just going to throw my potatoes in. There we go, so just throw it in, and then my stock, which is going to have infused with the saffron today, I'm just going to pop in. I don't know if you can see the little bits of saffron in there. That's it, which was all in there. If you look a bit closer, you might be able to see bits of saffron floating around. I'll get my spoon and show you. There we go, there's a bit there. Can you see? That bit there. So I'm going to now cook that. I'm going to keep the lid on initially just to help cook the potatoes down. Then I'm going to take it off, and then what should happen is that the liquid should all sort of evaporate, but it will soak lovely into the potatoes. I do this with beef stock for Sunday dinner for my roast potatoes, obviously not the saffron, but just using a beef stock cube, and it gives you the most amazing roast potatoes. So, and usually the beef is in the middle of that as well, so just a little tip there. So let me get those in. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is pop some garlic, and if you know me, it's going to be lazy garlic, and there's quite a lot of garlic there. I don't want to be scared off by garlic, and I certainly won't be. Get a, sorry, just smacked you on the camera with a wooden spoon. It smells so nice. Okay, and then I'm going to add to that some onions. This is just one onion sliced. Okay, it's gone in. And I'm just going to cook that down now until the onions start to soften. Right, so that's pre-cooked and browned. I'm going to add my chicken breasts in now. These are quite big chicken breasts from my butcher's. You will see. And they're just huge. Okay. I'm just going to brown them on each side. Just open that one up. Look at that. Just want to give them a quick brown on each side. Like so. So they are big breasts. Huge. Give them a bit of colour. Okay. So then I'm going to add into this a chopped pepper. I've gone for yellow because I'm going for colour here, and courgette, which I've just sliced. And then I'm going to add just over a bag of cherry tomatoes. How much is in there? 250, but I've got some extras here that I need to use up, so I'm going to pop those in rather than waste them as well. So they've gone in. And then I want to add some tomato puree, about 2 tablespoons into that. And then obviously there's going to be saffron Mediterranean chicken. I need some saffron, so just get a bit too much. Just sprinkle that in. Perfect. And then I've got some chicken stock here. I'm just going to add in as well. Start to sizzle. Perfect. Just give that a little mix, make sure everything blends in. There we go. And all I'm going to do is pop the lid on. I'll leave that to simmer for about 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to go for 30 minutes and then I'll come back and check on it. So it's just on very low. Right, so I've just moved this over to a smaller ring because it's been bubbling away for about 30 minutes. You're probably going to steam up for a second, so I apologise. And I don't know if you can see, I'll just get a spoon. Can you see how the colour of the saffron has just changed that sauce? It's just amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually cook it. That's Lola on the glass again. Cook it now with the lid off because I want this liquid now to reduce down, and it should be perfect. So I'll leave it for about another 15 minutes to reduce down. Right, I'm going to be a bit radical now. I was going to put some balsamic into this as well while it's cooking, but I remembered and I have some pomegranate and fig balsamic vinegar, and I thought, you know what, why not? So I'm just going to put about a teaspoon. I am going to measure it rather than just throw it in like I normally do. I don't want it to overpower. There we go. Just mix that in. I think that will just add a nice extra flavour. Just give that a taste. Oh yeah, that's giving it a nice richness. Oh, lovely, lovely jubbly. So I just need to simmer that for a little bit longer. Right, so my potatoes have softened now, so they're not ready, they've just soft enough for the knife to go through. So I'm now going to take the lid off and I'm just going to cook them for 15 minutes without the lid on, and hopefully that juice will evaporate and soak into potatoes and it will roast them as well. So, and these pans have a great way of caramelising the food, so I can't wait for these. So let me put those back in the oven now quickly. Okay, so the liquid has evaporated from the potatoes, so I'm just going to give them a quick turn and then put them back in the oven just to finish roasting. Go. Perfect. Right, so that's gone simmering for a little while now, so before it's finished I'm just going to add in some stuffed green olives, mix those in and then just leave it for another 5-10 minutes to mix in, and so those flavours from those olives should blend into the sauce, and also the sauce should reduce down a little bit further. Chicken is cooked perfect, so it's just now about reducing the sauce. Right, so we are now done. I think that has reduced down enough to give us a nice rich sauce. Got some green beans cooking, so I think it's time to serve. Right, and here's my take on saffron infused Mediterranean chicken with saffron potatoes and some green beans to go with it. And I have had a little taste of all of it, and it is delicious. So I'm just going to call my hubby and we're going to enjoy this. And there are some leftovers, so let's see if they stay until tomorrow. Maybe not. Right, so what did you think? It was delicious, so give it a go. If you haven't got that pomegranate balsamic vinegar, then just put a bit of balsamic vinegar in it, but not too much. Alright guys, if you do like it, don't forget to subscribe subscribe, click notifications and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, take care, bye.